Namaste. Today we are going to talk about the re-inauguration of the house. This is one of the biggest technique which can be employed to clear away lot of blocks. Muhurta is considered as the fifth branch of astrology. The astronomy, the calculation, Gola, Ganita, Jataka, Prashna and Muhurta is considered as one of the most important part of the astrology. In the Muhurta, the inauguration time is given very important as far as the Muhurta is concerned. So, for example, somebody buys a house. Now, they buy it in a good time and they re-inaugurate it. There is a validity in the Muhurta. Now, the Muhurta cannot continue to work for 10 to 12 years in a very positive direction because the dasa changes, the bhukti changes, a lot of things changes in a people's life. So, if you want to have a better time into your life, and it is better to re-inaugurate the house, putting the proper Muhurta. Now, many people talk about the remarriage itself. They say your marriage is a problem, so why don't you remarriage in a good time across? Now, more than the remarriage part of it is the re-muhurta part of it, which can give you a lot of impact into your personal life. You try to re-inaugurate it, the entire life, you can have a lot of growth and prosperity. Now, there is something called in the technique of Feng Shui, which is called as the Feng Shui audit. Now, they check the placement of the various objects. They see whether you have accumulated junk, whether you have accumulated a variety of things, and then they come to a conclusion whether what are things you need to throw out, what are things you need to take it across a person. Now, this is a very important application in terms of Vastu reading itself. You can have weak direction. The northwest can be weak, the southwest can be weak, and therefore how to strengthen it. Now, one way is the placement of the object. The other one is you re-inaugurate the place. You re-inaugurate the place in a particular time, and you can have a lot of impact into your living. In fact, I would recommend strongly to do it once in 6 months. One ayana you re-inaugurate, another ayana you re-inaugurate. I have seen a lot of business people have a lot of problem in their business because they would have started the business in good time, and after that they wouldn't have had the time to re-inaugurate the place. Just like the computer as a rejig, and you enhance the speed and the quality of the computer, we also need to do the rejigging of the house. The vastu of the place can be anything, but you need to definitely rejig the house by doing the graha pravesa or mugurta puja. You can do it with or without the homam, but you need to do the rejigging of this particular thing. Then only your house will not have a negative twist and turn. Lot of people have what you call the negative cycle. Some surgery happens, then sickness happens, then ill health happens. It's a kind of a cycle. They keep on going down in their life. They never go up in their life. This is because the time in which they have inaugurated the house, the good dasha bhukti is over. That is why you tend to have a lot of problem. So the first thing what you should do is to reinaugurate the house. Now you could be living far away in different places. You can reinaugurate the house with the E. Our Vadyar will come in the Zoom and he can do the puja E wise. You can keep the flowers, dhub, deep, nevedya, and definitely it will have a lot of positive impact into your personal life. So therefore the re-inauguration of the thing, I can give you an example. There was a businessman who was selling water, and suddenly in Corona all the factories got closed. He came to me and I said, let's re-inaugurate your plant. You will have a lot of success and a lot of growth. Let's not worry about it. And actually he went ahead and re-inaugurated the place, and immediately the orders started pouring. In fact, it was just a miracle that he did not expect so much of orders to start flowing things, and he started seeing the impact, which is less than 30 days across. So the re-inauguration of the place is a very, very important and a pivotal technique in doing this, because then only you will be able to clear a lot of energy block. There was another example. The lady who wanted to get her daughter married, they were having a lot of problem with their daughter getting married, and I suggested to be re-inaugurated, and correctly the 7th Lord Dasha Bhukti was kept in the re-inauguration of the Muhurta, and immediately within 40 to 60 days that her daughter got married across a person. So the re-inauguration of the place has such a tremendous impact. There was another couple who could not conceive for a very long period of time. In fact, they were about to move into a new house. I suggested them about the re-inauguration of the place. The place got re-inaugurated, and in fact the girl conceived quite quickly. So therefore you have to understand and accept that the re-inauguration of the house, the rejigging of the house, throwing away all the old clutter, buying the new things, painting the house will be helpful, but more helpful will be just to restart the entire house in a good time. You can have a lot of impact into your life. So if you want growth, if you want development, if your business is stuck up at some point of time where you are not able to grow, there is a continuous problem, then actually you can reseek the place. Now, for example, I know one business where they had a lot of losses, they had a lot of problem, they continue to have a lot of problem. I simply suggested the re-inauguration of the place, and immediately the place started prospering and the place started growing up better and better as a person. Therefore, it is very important that you employ the technique of re-inauguration. In fact, we do it for our house, we do it for our offices, and this is a very, very major technique which we try to help people across. So if you are got stuck up in your life, you are not growing, you are not evolving, you have a midpoint where things are not moving the pace and the speed in which you are expecting, I would suggest that you do the re-inauguration of the place. There will be a lot of growth and prosperity, and you will have a lot of growth and success. Thanks for watching. Adesh is a very, very different channel. In fact, you can use Adesh for your personal spiritual needs. Please do subscribe, and if you want to do any puja and ritual, just call on us. Our priest would do for you. You can watch the entire puja live, and which we will help you across. Thank you so much.